U.S. drops massive non-nuclear bomb in combat for first time. Wow. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff Trump's doing, but he didn't tell you about it. You know, on the news, they'll show you the weapons that were coming before the wars and where they'd hit. Now it's the massive ordnance, GBU-43M, massive ordnance air blast. Is a large yield conventional non-nuclear bomb developed by the United States military. Air Force Research Laboratory. At the time of the development, it was touted as the most powerful non-nuclear bomb ever. Look at the story out of AFP. Syria's Assad says chemical attack 100% fabrication. And he goes on to say, why would I do that when we're winning the war? Why would I do that when I gave it up to the Russians and you knew where they were? Why are you doing this? We're going to play those clips coming up. And why are you buying into this? And why are you fighting on the side of Al-Qaeda/ISIS? And they've been caught before. What a bold, crazy move to do another false flag when they've been caught red-handed once, partially 4 other times. Again, thank God our attention span's so short. Well, it's not short for a large segment of the public, Gruber. Then they say, why do you love Syria? Why do you love Assad? I don't. He didn't start the war. Yeah, look at this. Just breaking on DrudgeReport.com. It's also up on Infowars.com. U.S. drops massive non-nuclear bomb in combat for first time. Wow. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff Trump's doing, but he didn't tell you about it. You know, on the news, they'll show you the weapons that were coming before the wars and where they'd hit. Now it's the massive ordnance, GBU-43M, massive ordnance air blast. Is a large yield conventional non-nuclear bomb developed by the United States military. Air Force Research Laboratory. At the time of the development, it was touted as the most powerful non-nuclear bomb ever. The bomb was designed to be delivered by a C-130 Hercules, primarily the MC-130E Combat Talon. Russia's tested now an even bigger bomb, but there it is, and it goes over what it does. Let's show some of the videos on YouTube of that, if we can, of it detonating and the things that end up happening there. So, as you can see, this is a major offensive to drive out ISIS and Al-Qaeda and defeat them in Iraq and in Syria. And as long as Trump's doing that, I totally back it because he's cleaning up Obama's mess. All right, I'm going to come back and go right to Brooke and Hugh and Corey and Steve and Scott and others. But I want to just hit briefly the things that Trump has not done. He's not repealed Obamacare. I don't expect him to get it done the first couple 100 days, but he backed something that wasn't good and wasn't what he promised. So, boom, that was bad. He's pushing really hard for middle class tax cuts. Great. That's wonderful. Hope he gets it done. Shouldn't compromise. And he said that he would direct, obviously, Sessions. That should be done, but it's not really his job to direct Sessions. That's why he had to pull back. To go after Hillary Clinton criminally. Of course, he called her crooked Hillary. Now she's guilty Hillary. So what's he saying there? So it's a good sign that he may now follow through. The only promise he totally broke was agreeing to that bill. We don't know yet what's going to happen with Hillary. He hasn't broken it yet. So him coming out yesterday, guilty Hillary has been saved by the FBI. That's on Infowars.com yesterday. Of course, he wrote another article about it saying, look, you know, keep your promise. This is what we need. This is how you drain the swamp. So let's play a clip of him again on Fox Business talking about guilty Hillary. Hillary for president 2017. Here it is.
Well, people are still wondering, though, they're scratching their heads why so many Obama-era staffers are still here. For example, was it a mistake not to ask Jim Comey to step down from the FBI at the outset of your presidency? Is it too late now to ask him to step down?
No, it's not too late, but, you know, I have confidence in him. We'll see what happens. You know, it's going to be interesting, but, you know, we have to just, look, I have so many people that want to come into this administration. They're so excited about this administration and what's happening. Bankers, law enforcement people, everybody wants to come into this administration. Don't forget, when Jim Comey came out, he saved Hillary Clinton. People don't realize that. He saved her life because I call it Comey 1. And I joke about it a little bit. when he was reading those charges, she was guilty on every charge. And then he said she was essentially okay.
Well, that's why I'm asking, why is he still
on the job? No, I'm just saying, well, because I want to give everybody a good, fair chance. Director Comey was very, very good to Hillary Clinton, that I can tell you. If he weren't, she would be right now going to trial.
There you go. We're going to come back and take your calls directly. So that's a big deal for him to say that. That signals a lot. And it's not even vindictiveness. She's an open criminal, a Russian/Chinese agent, confirmed, and then accusing everybody of doing stuff she did. Nail her, man. I'm under investigation, literally being run by the Russians. That is the most ridiculous crap. She met secretly with Putin. She got all that money. She sold us out. By the way, we've got one of the biggest specials ever, and it supports the broadcast. I want to thank you all for your support on dozens of our great nutraceuticals at InfoWarsStore.com. InfoWarsLife.com takes you right to the supplement page. And that's running through Easter, the Easter special. Help fund the InfoWar, get the very best nutraceuticals out there, and hopefully share them with your family. Brain Force, 30% off. 25% off Super Male Vitality. 25% off Vitamin Mineral Fusion Fruit Punch. Great for your kids especially. A bunch of other stuff is massively discounted. InfoWarsStore.com. 40% off on the Pro Pure Nomad stainless steel system. Gravity-fed filter, unprecedented as well. And we're getting ready to sell out of the Super Blue non-fluoride iodine with nano silver bubblegum flavor test run for kids. Folks love it. We're getting great reviews. Get that before it sells out.
In ancient times, man roamed the earth in a constant state of hunting or being hunted. Introducing Caveman, where cutting-edge science meets ancient super nutrients. Secure your bottle right now at InfoWarsStore.com.